Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. It's Dummblond here with another tutorial. Today we're gonna go over how to light your maps, and I'm just jumping around here in the hub. It is officially my last day in the hub, and I just had to enjoy it and add it into the beginning of this tutorial. And if you notice, you kind of look around, you'll see a lot of lighting. So let's get into it. I went ahead and made a little tutorial island to make this a little bit easier for myself. We're gonna go into time of day 10 p.m. This is my personal preference as far as a actual time of day. It's dark enough for a map, but not too dark. So I went ahead and made 3 different unique areas. I wanted to do an interior, an exterior, and something totally different, which is this space kind of station thing here. And don't you guys fret, I knew you would ask in the comment for a tutorial on how to make these 3. So before we get into the lighting tutorial, here's a little speed build on how I made the 3 areas. I hope you guys like that little speed build. Sorry I had to redo the voiceover because my neighbors are still lighting fireworks off. Anyways, let's start with the fireplace here in this little cabin. It is perfectly fine to be able to just use the fire, but I want to amp it up a little bit. Get used to this light. Don't at me. It's my favorite light, okay? It's in the Art Deco gallery. It was all over both my hubs, and it has been in every single map since the Art Deco gallery came out. So if you notice, having it facing up, the flat part of the light will go up. If you turn it upside down, the light shines down. So I'm going to put it inside the fireplace to just give it a little bit of an extra glow. Look at that. Looks so nice. That is from the new, this lamp here is from the new Craggy Cliffs gallery. I absolutely love it. Once again, don't at me, we're going to the light again. But I just feel like adding, this is a fake upstairs, okay? But just adding a little bit of light into this kind of simply decorated cabin gives it a little bit more life, gives it a little bit more oomph. And adding light to your maps kind of draws the player to that particular area. So it's really great if you have maybe a quest item or something to put a light just underneath the floor, behind a wall or something, to really bring extra dimension to whatever you're trying to draw the character to. Going out into the forest here, the colors, they just seem a little muted to me, so I always put lights in the trees like this. That's kind of my thing. Everybody comes after me for it, but I just think Thanks, Lord Almighty. I think it just makes the forest kind of come alive and just, it's all about dimension. Now in here, I will go into, I'll get a little excessive with the over decorating here, but this is really cool. I love adding lanterns, things like this. This is one of my favorite particles for a forest. It's kind of a firefly look. If you put it just underneath the ground like that, it'll give a little less intensity, I will say. Ground fog, I'm gonna go ahead and add even more particles. Don't worry, one more is coming. I overdid it. Don't do this many. This is just showing what you can do. Adding a little bit of bats here or there. Shocker, we're going back to my favorite light. Gonna add it kind of into the tops of the trunks of the trees. And as you see, as I walk in through, you can see a little bit of light, a little bit more dimension. I'm gonna go into another Art Deco light, which is gonna be the longer one that's next to my favorite one, and bring it towards the front there. And it really helps just kind of frame that area that you're decorating. Yay! So now this is the space station. Now I could have gone so ham on this, but I'm gonna really focus on the military light gallery. It's really great because these lights have so many different colors. You got blue, you got red, orange, you got green, aquamarine, etc., etc. So this neo tilted sign, it's fine, it's great. It needs a little bit of light. Same with this yellow one in the back. I'm gonna bring it to golden and give it a little bit more oomph. And it's really little details like this that are just gonna kind of take certain areas to the next level. Now that sign is already neon and lit up, but not enough for me. Once again, here's my favorite light. We're gonna add it all over the place. Just get used to it. Taking another one, just kind of throwing it over there. Now this is kind of one of my favorite little tricks to do underneath windowsills here. I really like to kind of emphasize the windows, and with it being space, I don't know, I kind of envision space having kind of some, I don't know, eerie glow to it or something. So I personally like to go with the silver color. I'm gonna widen this out. You can do it however large you want. I like it to do pretty thin, and then just barely putting it underneath, and you can see it just gives that just nice little tiny little bit of glow. We should have a count of how many I used of these. Now I went ahead and started the game so we could kind of see everything as you would, and you can see it just gives that little extra pop, that little extra warmth that a pretty simply decorated cabin needs. If you know me, I hate decorating interiors, so that cabin actually took forever to make. The outdoors, look at that. Look at your eye just draws right to those flowers, and I love the desert blue flower. I make them different sizes, and I actually use them as kind of like a lichen on the trees, and adding, look at that glow. Oh, it just gives me life. I love it so much. And just imagine having this kind of like foggy, like lidded path, and oh, it's just, I love lights. It just makes it for me. And then this turned out really cool. Like I said, I could have gone ham in this one, adding a ton of lights. And I forgot to mention the ceiling on this is really cool. It's in the shark gallery, and it's in the floors, and it actually has built-in lights, which is super, super, super cool. I love it. I hope you guys enjoyed a little bit of a different video, a little bit of a different tutorial. But thank you guys for watching. I hope you have an amazing day. Do something great for yourself, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.